Hi guys, hi. Oh, I have my glasses on. I won't be able to read the questions. God, they're filthy. Is anyone here? Hi guys. Just put my chair in, my back's hurting. Hi Han. Hi, Hanf, Claudia, Mother of Three Kings, Alum's here. BB Hellcat. Yay! Oh, hi, Mother of Three Kings. Hi guys. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Can't see you. Hi, Loz. Good to see you. Oh, my favourite. Alum. How are you guys? I need another cushion. My back's hurting here. I need to get comfy. It's a little chilly here in Perth. Had to close all the windows. Angel Girl's here. Cat P's here. Hi, guys. What's going on? Yippee! Called another live. Yay! Yay, guys. I told my friends about you at a bee breakfast this morning. Oh, did you, Claudia? They must have been like, she sounds like a crazy bitch. Good morning, Mandy Jamu. Hi, guys. How are you? Try not to yell. Neighbours right next door there. I sit at my back window, like my sliding door, to do these lives because it's got the most light. And my neighbours are right next door. And whenever they go into their bathroom, they must be hearing me yelling and screaming and swearing. And they've never once said, "What are you doing in there?" Maybe the walls are thick, but I sincerely doubt it. I wonder what they can hear me doing when I'm doing these lives because we're quite close together. Even though the blocks in Perth are normally quite separate, I'm quite close to the neighbours. I'm interested to know what they can hear me say. Loz, the guy on one of your latest videos, yikes. Oh, yeah, leave him alone. There's no point even arguing with these people. He was the one I replied to. That's why he was arguing, because I'd replied to his comment. So some of these comments I shouldn't even bother replying because I'm just like, oh, God, it's going to start an argument. So there's no point. And then he's like, oh, I believe in the law of assumption. Then he wrote, and I'm like, dude, you don't even fucking understand it. Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ. The problem is also with the TikToks, guys, is I can only explain something in 1 minute. So people take what I say and run with it, and they haven't bothered to watch a single other one of my videos, and they're taking everything I said in fucking 60 seconds. And, like, there's only so much I can explain in 60 fucking seconds. Like, what the fuck? Imagine Einstein be like, okay, explain the theory of relativity in 60 seconds. He'd be like, my God, sound packed up. Can I at least, what? My sound packed up. Can I at least get, I don't know, I've done that one. Hey, Loz. Oh, hi, Owen. You have a question. What's your question, Amy, darling? Put it in the chat. I'm excellent, darling. Hevel already too. They think I'm crazy. Yes, they all do. Guys, if you start talking about manifesting with people, they'll think you're fucking nuts. You got to pick the right people. You've got to pick people who are open-minded. It's interesting. A friend of mine, I accidentally posted one of my TikTok lives on my Facebook page, my personal Facebook page, and I haven't told hardly anyone I'm doing this. And she was the person who was really into manifesting with me over in England. She was like, are you coaching? She goes, oh my God, I watched that live. She goes, where's your TikTok account? I haven't written back. I just wrote back and said, yeah, I am. But she wouldn't be the least surprised because she knows how many years we've been talking about it. I remember when I was really depressed and going to therapy, and she said, you know the answer to this. You know how to get yourself out of this. I remember her saying that to me when I was in deep, deep therapy, and I was so lost, and I was just like, oh yeah, I suppose I do. And it's so funny. She's a convert because we've been speaking about it for so long, but you've got to be very careful who you talk to this about, guys, with your friends, because some of them will just be like, huh? Two of my friends said one of my affirmations back to me. Oh, did they, Hannah? Love it. I can't wrap my head around revision. The wound would still be there. If you keep saying the wound will still be there, then it will still be there. Do you want to hang on to the wound, or you're really attached to the wound, eh? You really, really love the wound. You're in love with your fucking wound. Oh, I love my wound. I want to hold on to my wounds, and I can complain for the rest of my life about my fucking wounds. There's a lot of people get on my calls and they're just so attached to their victimhood. Oh, and then this thing and then this thing, and I just write victim on the fucking story and then I show it to them. You're being a fucking victim. You want to get over that, or you want to just cling to this for the rest of your fucking life? because it's getting real dull. And I bet your friends are real sick of you talking about your wounds. Up to you, darling. But trust me when I say it works. Noreen's here. Positive Barry shared the live video. Oh, thanks, Positive Barry. What's your opinion on tarot cards, Loz? They're just people interpreting cards. Something getting some playing cards and interpreting this Queen of Hearts and thinking it means something. Guys, you just take from it what you want. It's up to you. Is a kitten pooped on the floor and I revised it, the stain would still be there, right? Oh, you're one of these skeptical people. What are you on here for? You're just on here to be facetious. So, if the kitten pooped on the floor and you revised it, yeah, I suppose the stain would still be there. What's your fucking point? Guys, I can burn myself and the burn goes away. I don't know how to explain it, but it fucking happens every time I burn myself. Okay? And I used to burn myself and get big scars on my skin, and I've got really scarable skin. Trust me, my mum and I got similar skin, and she used to be a cake cook, and she's got burn marks all up her arms from opening the oven. Right? Now, how come I can do that? I can't explain it. I can't really even explain how revision works. It just fucking works. I can do things like that, like get the stain off the ground, but you're obviously a skeptic, so I can't explain it to you because you don't want to get your head around the fact that the past is not present. The past is gone. The only moment is now. Now that moment's gone, and now we're in the now, right? You can't go back to a moment as if it's real. It's gone. So if that's the case, all that remains of that moment is the memory of the moment, and everyone's memory of the moment will be different. Go and do some more research into revision if you don't believe me. What affirmations can I use for Subconcept? Darling, what's your problem? What's your childhood issue? That's the thing. You need to figure out what the childhood trauma stuff is, what the issues are, to know what Subconcept would suit you. But you can have generalized stuff like my life is always perfect, everything works in my favor, I am the queen of my reality, etc. I am loved and wanted, and but it really also needs to get the core of your stuff, you understand? He loves me in my 23 years. What are we talking about, Brody? It officially snows in Canberra. When it gets cold in Australia, it gets cold. What are we talking about? What? Alexia Laws, I've had contact 4 times from SP since our call. Getting there. Oh, have you, darling? Have you really? A second call. Wonderful, darling. Hey, my beautiful manifesting masters. Oh, Kat, I can't believe you guys have got a WhatsApp group going on. Oh, love it. When I say affirmations, I act like I'm having a convo with someone. Do you know that I'm so pretty? That's excellent. Having a conversation with someone. Wonderful. Or you can just have a conversation with yourself in the mirror. You are so fucking amazing. You are so pretty. Look at you. Fuck, you're gorgeous. I love it, darling. That's great. You're so right. I have to get over the wound. It's subconsciously comforting. Yes, guys, there's a lot of fucking victims who get on my calls and they send me these reams of shit. And I'm thinking, you're attached to this shit. You love it. You love sitting there at the beauticians and telling the, you know, when you're getting a wax all about your fucking story. You're just swimming in it. You're loving it. You're caught up in it. You're attached to it. Cut the cord. I was focusing way too much on SP, so have been persisting with my self-concept and feeling amazing. Yes, darling. When you take the focus off them, guys, it does feel so much better. It really does. I manifested getting my brows done. Oh, good for you, darling. I need to do that. They're disappearing at a rapid rate. Affirmations have honestly changed my world in the last week. Within hours. Oh, Brit, amazing. Within hours? Holy crap. Because, guys, it's just thinking. My boyfriend and I broke up 4 months ago, but we still talk every day like lovers. We have a deep tension, but what? Can't see. Can't see the rest. But what, darling? What's your point? Good. If you talk every day, just assume you're his bloody girlfriend. I'm on late Charlotte, and I had the same SP dream recently. It was wild. We were discussing it. What? What are we talking about? They cost like €300, and I said I wasn't paying that much, so I've manifested being a brow. Oh, you got it for free? My God. Loz, craziest thing. My dad hates phones, but after putting my comment on this morning's live... Yes. Where's the rest of it? He loves me in my 23 years. He sent you that message? What? What happened? He sent you that message in the phone after we spoke about him being so horrible to you on your birthday. And then he sent that message. Is that what it is? I can't understand these guys. They're all in different sentences and everyone's in between. It's really fucking annoying. Oy. I want to be in on the WhatsApp group. You have to be strong, faith, regardless of the outside world. It will come in its own time. Yes, Noreen. Hey, Loz, I got a photo shoot tomorrow with SP. Any affirmations or tips? Oh, photo shoot tomorrow with SP. A photo shoot. Lovely, darling. Just get in your queen energy before you go there, darling, and assume he fucking loves you, and that's why you're doing it together. I always imagine what I wanted to do in my life, my career, all I have visions of, I've always imagined what I want to do in my life, my career. All I have had visions of, I have. Oh, so you had the visions. Then they've come about. Wonderful, darling. You're a master manifester, Jay. Good for you. I love you. Oh, thanks, darling. You helped me so much. Oh, wonderful. Oh, I'm so pleased. Oh, basically, my dad, who never texts anybody or says he loves me, sent me a message saying, love, Dad. Wow, and we just had that conversation on the live. That's fucking bizarre. Works in mysterious ways, guys. Love it, darling. That's so great. It's so fun watching other people message me as I'm trying to manifest my SP. It means it's close. Yes, darling. Lots of birds. That's so weird, Brody. Wow. Loz, could you talk about your manifestation with two people? I'm in the same situation. Basically, it makes no fucking difference. If you fall in love with someone else or you're with someone else, the other SP will still come back and still pursue you. It doesn't make any difference to them, right? So I just assumed at the end of hanging up the phone from my ex, I was like, you're going to rue the day you left me. I am so fucking unique. You're never going to meet another girl in the world like me. There's no girl in the whole world like me. I'm so fucking unique. You're going to rue the day you left me. Okay? And I just said that once because I was so upset. And then I said, I've got a man who treats me beautifully. I've got a man who treats me beautifully, blah, blah, blah. And he turned up the next week after that phone call, right? Then 2 months later, or like a month and a bit later, the ex came back. He knew I was in a relationship with someone else. He knew we were sleeping together. We just started sleeping together. He knew I liked him. Didn't bother him. He still pursued. I mean, it bothered him, but he still pursued me, right? And it wasn't until I kind of literally said to him, give up. I didn't say in those so many words that he gave up. That was 7 months later, right? So what I'm trying to say to you is, if you live in the end in your mind that you are going to rue the day you left me, I am so fucking unique, there's no girl in the world like me, you're going to regret this, he will. Right? And that's what happened. And then he turned up acting like that. And then he said those exact words to me about 7 months later, or maybe 5 months in, after we had a fight. And he rang me up one night and said, I miss you, you blah, 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 and said all those things. So what I'm saying is, just live in the end in your mind. If you've got two people and you're not sure which one, visualize with both, affirm for both, and whichever one is meant to be the one for you, as the best for you, may the best man win, and they turn out to be the one that's with you, and you can choose, right? I had to choose, okay? It wasn't like the universe chose me. I had to choose between the two of them. I never have manifesting questions. I just want to talk about acting and singing with you, Loz. Oh, darling. We can talk about acting and singing, darling. I'm JJ Catherine on Facebook. SP and I texting. I'm manifesting a visit. He is nearby for a party. Oh, you're JJ Catherine on Facebook. SP and I texting. I'm manifesting a visit. He is nearby. Oh, wonder if he's going to pop over while the live's on. He's on the pedestal still. You're worrying too much about why and when. What are we talking about? What did Patsy say? Loz, Charlotte and I had the same dream. Our SP the same thing in the dreams. What? You're like connecting via WhatsApp dream-wise. Amazing. What do you think about affirmation, askformations? Yes, guys, use them. If it's clunky to your brain to say, I am beautiful, I am loved, I am wanted, you can phrase it like a question. Why am I so loved? Why am I so wanted? Why am I so gorgeous? Why does everyone love me so fucking much? You can start saying why, like frame it as a question, guys. It's just as powerful. I don't use them quite so much because my brain goes, yeah, why are you? No, you're not. I don't use them quite as much as other people. Hi, Douglas. What is inspired action? It's literally action you take, not knowing why, but you only know it's inspired after you took it, after the manifestation has come about. It's not something you do and know you're doing it consciously and then thinking, oh, I'm inspired now I'm going to act on my inspiration. That's complete fucking bullshit. That's some LOA crap. It's an excuse to act in the 3D thinking you've been fucking inspired. You only know it's inspired after it manifests and then you go, that's why I did that. There's a lot of people teaching inspired action not knowing what the fuck it means. Loz, can I make someone regret rejecting me just for revenge? Well, yes, darling, but it will reverberate back to you and that's the golden rule. Would you like that to happen to you one day? Then don't. Hi, good night, Luna. Yes, he wants to invite me in a photo shoot and see me at the same time. Oh, wonderful, darling. Do you only need affirmations to manifest? You can just do affirmations, darling. It's just changing your thinking. It's just new thoughts, and thoughts create. So you can just do it with affirmations. Is being sad about our breakup sabotaging my manifestation? Well, not sabotaging, darling, but you don't want to dwell in that state of sadness forever, okay? The mood maketh the man. You don't want to sit in that mood forever, okay? But you can be sad, have a cry, and then jump back on your living the end scene, on your affirmations, etc., okay? Can you tell us what? The titles of Never Goddard's books worth reading. I need to purchase and read it. Guys, I actually discovered today that most of them are PDFs free on the internet because he's so long dead that they're all free. So put in Feeling is the Secret, The Power of Awareness. These are all audiobooks as well on Spotify for free, okay, on YouTube for free. The Power of Awareness and Feeling is the Secret would be the two main ones I would read first, okay? Or you can buy a reader off Amazon and they have all the books in them, most of them. A reader, a Neville Goddard reader. It's called a reader. Okay, darling? I understand persist until it hardens, but I struggle with living in the end as I can't visualize well. Live in the end with affirmation statements then, darling. I have always been loved and wanted. We have always been married. Our relationship has always been perfect. That is living in the end with a statement, with an affirmation. You don't have to visualize if you don't want to. I am proof affirmations work. Yes, Jay. I'm counting down the days of this move that I manifested. Thank you for helping me. Oh, you're welcome, darling. How do I pay for a booked appointment? Oh, no. Have you messaged me? Have you booked it already? Okay. Have you messaged me on Facebook or Skype? If you haven't, that's why. So I've got to send you the PayPal link, darling. So message me on my messenger through the Facebook group. I'm the admin, or on Skype as my name that was in the instructions. Okay. But also I'll send you an email in a minute, probably tomorrow, with the payment details back to the email that you booked with, guys. A lot of you are putting your emails in wrong and I can't send you an email back. I've had about 5 failed emails in the last week. People entered their email wrong and I'm like, fucking hell, I can't send you an email. I'm going down. Does being sad and heard about the breakup, I saw that one. What if I have a hunch that he's stalking me? Does that mean anything? Well, if you feel that, darling, go with it. Is it possible to manifest some or any inner strength? Maybe a stupid question. Inner strength? Yes, well, knowing your power gives you inner strength, darling. If you can step into your power as the operant power of your reality, as the person operating what actually fucking happens, that gives you so much goddamn inner strength, I don't even know what to tell you. When you realize you create your reality, there couldn't be more inner strength than that. I create all this. Wow, I'm fucking powerful. I'm the master of my fucking reality. Jesus. Okay, step into that, darling. Loz, if you and I were manifesting the same SP, who would get them? In your reality, you would win. In my reality, I would win. It's just whatever is happening in your reality, whatever's happening in someone else's reality doesn't affect you guys, okay? What affirmations do we say for 2 SPs? Men love me so much, okay? Or women love me so much. What I want wants me. You can do general ones like that. Not my SP yet, but another man on the scene who is chasing me and repeating all my affirmations. Oh, couple of birds. Wonderful. How I know he is thinking of me. Because you're sending it out. That's how you fucking know, darling. I booked our call for the 31st. Can I pay on the 27th? Yes, darling. I got the link the other day, but I've not paid until next week. That's fine, darling. Hi, Morgan. If I rewrite the breakup story, should I write that we never broke up or that he came back recently? It's up to you, Hannah. Right. I used to say just revise the whole thing as if it never happened and you never broke up, because that's how Never would teach you to live in the end completely. However, people find that very clunky and hard. No, I don't go live with people. Sorry, darling. People find that very hard. So another thing to do is to go, right, I accept this current reality because I created it. Okay? So because I created this reality, I can recreate it. And now in this reality, we're back fucking together. And we've gone and worked on ourselves and we're both the best versions of ourselves. And now we are back. And we are better than ever. Da-da-da. And start from there. Okay? Love you. Oh, thanks, darling. Hang on. I'm scrolling up. What affirmations do I use for two? I saw that one. All of this LOA stuff is so harmful. Stop telling me I need to be happy and high vibrational. Laugh my ass off. Yes, Darcy. High vibrational. What? Honestly, guys, what does that even mean? How do I get into a high vibration? How do I know I'm in it? Like, if you think about that logically, how do I have a vibration meter? What are these people fucking talking about? They've all drunk the Kool-Aid, but then if you try and get them to explain it, well, how do I know what vibration I'm at the moment? How do you know what vibration you're at? Oh, I can just feel it. You can feel how many vibrations you're having a minute. Can you? What? No, guys, I don't go live with people. I'm sorry. He better. What? He better what? As soon as I started practicing law of assumption instead, everything started happening for me. Yes, darling. Yes. Hi, Loz. What can I affirm to trust men? Darling, you got to go figure out your childhood shit that's causing you not to trust people. What happened in your childhood that makes you not trust men? Were you abused? That's the big one. Did you have somebody betray you? Were you abandoned by a man, like a dad or a father figure of some kind? Okay, that's why. Someone's betrayed you in your past. You need to affirm against that. I can trust the love they give me is real. I can trust them with my whole heart. Use those, darling. Does that still work if I left him because he treated me badly? The Yule rue the day he left me? Oh, yeah. My ex treated me like shit. I was saying on the other live the other day, I actually decided the other night to look at the text that he sent me. And that was so horrible. And he turned into the most loving, beautiful, sweetest, wonderful guy to me. And he would constantly compliment me, tell me how great I was. And he never did that before. He was like friend zoning me, harsh towards me. 1 minute he'd want me, the next minute he was cold to me. 1 minute he'd be reliable and say he'd help me with something, the next minute he'd cancel on me. And he just completely 180'd and changed. Yes, darling. Any more questions, guys? Can I say he hates the person he has now? Yes, darling, but then you're focusing on them and keeping them in your reality. Please go and watch all my videos on third parties. If you focus on the bitch will grow in your reality and she'll fucking stay there. Can I, specific person? Yes, that's what SP means, guys. Loz, I messed up by contacting SP and the 3D got to me. Now oh, don't worry. Don't worry, darling. Look, if you feel like you messed up, don't beat yourself up. Whenever I mess up, I don't beat myself up. Okay, say things like that. Stop beating yourself up. Go and revise it if you can. If you can't revise it, just go, okay, well, I did that. And his reaction was based on the old version of him, and I'm not going to buy it. I'm just going to realize that was the old version, and I'm changing him. And when we get in contact and next time, he'll be wonderful to me. He'll be beautiful to me and sweet to me. And he'll be completely different because I'm changing him. Okay? Don't beat yourself up, please. Is this breaking up for anyone else? Oh, God, that happened on Facebook this morning. How annoying. Hi, so excited to be able to finally join a live. Oh, Steppy, yay! What is it if I want a relationship but it gets serious, I back off? It's called you don't believe that anyone can love you. You don't want people to get close to you because you don't reveal your true self to anyone. You probably feel defective or broken or not good enough in some way, and you have a fear that when people get to know you, they won't really want you, so you don't let them in. Is it that, darling? That's normally it. You don't understand why anyone would love you because you feel so unlovable. So when they start loving you, you think, what's wrong with you? You have to affirm against that, darling. I am so motherfucking lovable. I'm the most lovable girl in the world. Who wouldn't want me? Okay. Can you please start a YouTube? Okay, darling. I will when I get time, I promise. Can I have some affirmations on my SP moving with me? Moving in with you or moving with you to somewhere? We go everywhere together. We spend all our time together. He can't be without me. He has to be where I am. Those ones done. Good morning. Oh, hi, Pamela. I'm feeling neutral about SP. Fucking about time, Charlotte. Hello. Excellent. But occasionally I will get an old story creep up, especially at night. Oh, look, guys, night's the worst because it's when you shared the bed with them and you think, oh, fuck, it's empty. Motherfucker. Night's the hardest, guys. Or in the mornings if you used to have lovely morning sex and then you think, oh, I'd love to be having morning sex right now. What a shame. Don't worry about it, darling. It's a time when it will most affect you. Don't worry. Don't beat yourself up, but it's great that you're feeling neutral. Okay. Just told a bit more, too much information there about my sex life. How do I change my mindset despite stresses? Right, darling, your EFT tap that shit out. EFT tapping. If you don't know what that is, guys, look it up on YouTube. Brad Yates, EFT tapping. You shake out, or tap out, sorry, your tension, your stress, your anxiety, okay, and get rid of it. But don't beat yourself up if you're stressed. You can still manifest. I manifest all the fucking time, stressed. I manifest getting my mum back the other week, stressed and frustrated and hysterically crying. I still visualized and managed to get her back, okay? It doesn't matter about stress. Don't worry about it. I started doubting and he backed off. How can we stay strong? Guys, you've got to not doubt your power. The doubt of your power is the thing that kills it. Doubt is the devil, as Neville says. That's the literal translation of the devil in the Bible is doubt. Doubting your ability to manifest. Doubting your power. Doubting God within you. That is what doubt is. Okay? Sin is failing to miss the mark. Failing to get what you want. And then you're doubting it. So you've sinned. Okay, I know I'm talking about the Bible, but everything in the Bible is about your power. I'm not religious in any way, by the way. Okay, so when you doubt it, you've got to start testing yourself and see. Test yourself to see your power. Do little tests on things you feel you could manifest, like a free cup of coffee or someone wearing something or saying something so you don't keep doubting yourself, okay? Then you won't doubt that they still want you. They are with you. They love you. It's much easier not to doubt if you can test yourself and show that you can manifest. Hi from Holland. Oh, I just connected with my person after a suddenly paused yet felt strong connection. Oh, good, darling. I have an interview tomorrow, but I don't want to work weekends. Affirmations. I get the job, but they never make me work weekends. I only work weekdays because I said so. Charlotte. There's someone that owes me an apology and they are being very stubborn. Any advice? Well, darling, if you keep saying they're stubborn, they will be. And unfortunately, you created that. So you got to apologize to yourself first and realize you created the circumstance that you think you need an apology for. And then if you really fucking want the apology, imagine them apologizing to you. But if you keep saying they're stubborn, they won't, because they'll turn up exactly as you describe them. Thank you. That's right. Part 1. Loz, I've been affirming I'm the most handsome man in the world and everyone respects me. And where's part 2, Jake? I can't see it. I want him to regret choosing someone else over me. Can I affirm that? Well, yes, darling, you're not going to get him back that way. You're just going to be sitting in the past of, he's got someone else. Why don't you just get him back? Or don't you want him? You just want him to hurt. I don't understand. Thanks, Loz. You're wonderful. Oh, you're welcome, darling. SP made it clear he's not interested, but I think it's because I let my self-concept affirmation slip. Yes, guys. It's just shit out of their mouth that was your old fears, your old self-concept out of their mouth. You've got to understand that, guys. Whatever they say is your thoughts reflected, your old shitty self-concept thoughts. Can you focus on self-concept and changing the story of your SP as well? Yes, darling. Focus on you and then, this is the version he is. He's this, he's that, he's wonderful to me because I'm so this. He's this to me because I'm so wonderful. He's so sweet to me because I'm so beautiful. He constantly compliments me. Oh, thanks, Kat, for the roses. Because I'm so wonderful, he wants to be in my presence all the time. Okay, you can tie your self-concept to the new version of him. It's a good way to do it, guys. I don't know why, but I think about him less. Do you think that's good? If I want him back, it's called your self-concept's getting better, darling. That's what happens. When you think about them less and less, they're less plaguing on your mind. It means you're thinking about you. You're focusing on you. It's wonderful. Okay? Jake, where's the rest of your thing about being so handsome? I missed it. Loz, oh, hang on, what? Have you ever seen Babs live? Yes, I did, Owen. I did. I saw her in Sydney. I sat all by myself up in the bleachers, and I cried and I cried and I cried through the whole concert. I remember exactly where I was sitting. It was Sydney Football Oval, and she was all the way over there, and I was sitting up here, and I just cried the whole way through it because I'd never been so excited to see anyone in my whole life. Perfect timing. Oh, my SP just admitted he has feelings for me. Oh, Emma, woohoo! Good for you, darling. Isn't rewriting the story amazing? Feels so good. Yes, darling. Yes, it does. A guy I had a little crush on asked me out yesterday. He was ignoring me before. Jesus, that self-concept must be on point. How many self-concept affirmations from our call do I repeat daily? Is saying them all too many? Oh, darling, if they're too many for you, just pick the best ones. The ones that like really are strong for you, resonate with you. If I gave you too many, just do some main ones. But I do give a lot, guys, because I'm trying to get to the core of your shit. That's why I say pick 5 or 6 to really know off by heart. But all the rest of them, I'm kind of giving them to you because I assessed you and realised you need those. It's up to you, darling, though. Part 2. Wants to be around me and people at work are complimenting my eyes, teeth, and my both ears. And my boss is being extremely nice to me. I am so happy. Oh, Jake, everyone thinks you're the most handsome man. Yay, darling. Good for you. I came across your video about stop thinking, so he doesn't want me. I was just thinking he doesn't want me. Yes, we'll fucking stop that, Roxanne. Guys, your subconscious isn't subjective. It doesn't know the difference between what you want and what you don't want. It just knows what you tell it. So if you keep saying, oh, he doesn't want me, he doesn't think about me at all, he wants other girls, I know I'm not good enough for him, he never thought I was, maybe he never loved me, that's what will happen. Okay? You're sending that out to him and he'll be going, yeah, I never really liked her. I don't know why I went out with her. Right? He wants me and only me. He can't stop thinking about me. Of course he fucking loved me. Of course he loves me. Right? Don't tell your brain what you don't want. Tell it what you fucking do want. Really. Yeah, the feeling is still there. Yes, guys, tell yourself that. I'm so happy that I found you, Loz. Oh, wonderful, darling. I broke up with him because of hot and cold behaviour. Should I ignore him or teach him a lesson? Oh, Sean Marie, you haven't been here long, have you, darling? Let me give you the tip. Let me teach you a lesson. Darling, hot and cold behaviour is because of you. They are only reflecting your thinking. If you ignore him, fuck all will happen other than him completely ignoring you. If you're trying to teach him a lesson, the only thing you'll be is fucking heartbroken because you're not getting that you're causing the hot and cold behaviour. Does he like me? Oh, I don't think he likes me. I like him so much. I don't think he likes me as much as I like him. He's contacting me all the time. Oh, it's great. Oh, he just left me on red. Oh, maybe he doesn't like me. Maybe he doesn't want me. Oh, maybe he doesn't think I'm good enough for him. Maybe he's looking at other girls. Who's that girl on his Instagram? Oh, no, he loves me. That's what hot and cold is, guys. Were you ever having any of those shitty thoughts? Thinking he liked you one minute, thinking he didn't the next? That's why he's acting that way. He's simply reflecting your thinking. If you ignore him, he'll just go and find some other girl who's confident in herself, believes he loves her, and he'll love her because she believes he does. Got it? Go and watch all my videos on hot and cold behaviour if you don't get this, darling. They're just reflecting your thinking, and you've got to stop being hot and cold in your brain and work on your shitty self-concept that's causing you to think he wouldn't even want you. That's why he's acting that way. Work on your self-concept, please. You can teach him a lesson all you like, but all you'll do is fucking lose him. And then be sitting there crying and coming and watching videos of mine trying to get him back, not realising you caused it. It's a harsh truth, guys, when you realise this, that your thoughts create your reality. But when you get it, you're like, oh, fuck, well, I can fix this. Okay? Perfect timing. Oh. Part 4. One of my workmates said, I have a movie star face and I never told them I want to be an actor. Oh, Jake, really? Well, they're reflecting your assumptions about I am a famous actor without you even saying anything to them. That's wonderful. Loz, my mouth got ahead of my head and I said something that I totally regret. Do I explain to SP? Look, guys, when you do things in the 3D that you regret, you can explain, but it's not going to do a hell of a lot because it's what you think while you're explaining. If you're explaining and you're thinking, oh, God, I don't want to lose them, that's why I'm telling them this, then that doesn't work. If you explain from a totally confident, my self-concept's on point, Meghan Markle yourself up kind of way, that's different, but it's what you're thinking while you're explaining. If you're on Queen energy, you shouldn't even need to explain yourself, you understand? I know it's hard to take because sometimes when you really feel you've fucked up, you really want to explain, but it's what you're thinking whilst explaining. If you're explaining from a state of fear, it won't work. Okay? I love you so much. Your energy is so magnetic. Oh, thank you, darling. Guess what? They're my affirmations. You just reflected them back in a statement. Love you so much. Thank you so much. I got told by an old lady today that I look like Olivia Newton-John. Oh, Brody! Oh, well, you are so pretty, darling. I'm not surprised. I work on my subconcept, and yesterday we met and all my insecurities came up in front of him. What do? Doesn't matter, darling. If your insecurities came out, just assume that he loves you regardless of your insecurities. I have an affirmation that I say that he loves me regardless of he loves me being vulnerable. He loves me and all my faults. He loves me just the way I am. Okay? He loves how insecure I am, and sometimes I blow up. He thinks it's funny. He thinks it's cute. He knows it's the me he loves. Say things like that, guys. If you've fucked up, you feel like you've messed up, you feel like you've acted insecure, just say, but they love me anyway. They don't care. They know that's the real me, and they love the real me. They love every little thing about me. Start saying that. I really like him, but when he texted me, I was trying not to come off too strong, and now he unfollowed me. Well, darling, playing games and playing hard to get never works because it's coming from a state of fear of I need to do this to get his attention. I don't want to come on too strong because I'm scared of acting too needy. It's what you're thinking while you're doing it, guys. You can either do it in queen energy or you can do it in fear energy. If you're doing it from a state of fear and thinking fearful thoughts, then it never fucking works, and that's why they unfollow you. I have a deep-rooted fear of getting what I want and self-sabotage like crazy. Oh, so do I, darling. Join the fucking club. I remember going to this past life regression therapist, and she said to me, you think you have a fear of failure. You actually have a fear of success. And I was like, I'd never had someone verbalize that to me before, and I thought, oh my God, that's exactly right. Straight up the best way. What? Do I need to feel my affirmations? No, darling, you don't need to feel them. You have no control over your feeling because you have to think a thought before you can feel a feeling. So all you have control over is the thought. So any stupid bitch who's telling you to feel it is a fucking moron. Stop listening to her and press not interested on the screen because she is a dickhead and doesn't understand how to manifest. She doesn't understand how her brain works. Sorry to be rude, but if anyone's teaching you have to feel it, they're fucking idiots because all you can control is the thought. You can't control a feeling. I was doing my self-concept affirmation in the car yesterday, and SP texted me after 3 months blocking me. What? I was doing my self-concept affirmation in the car yesterday, and SP texted me after 3 months blocking me. Oh, Evelyn, yay, darling! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Whilst doing your self-concept. Wonderful, darling. Love it. I am affirmations. I want them straight away. What do you mean? Well, just say that. I have them already. I think I was a British man in a past life. Oh! Manifesting queen energy ASAP. Yes, darling, do that. Yes, guys, do follow me if you don't follow me already. I go live twice daily. You never know when, so you have to follow me so you get the notification. And when you press follow, guys, there's 3 little notification things. Press get all notifications, and then you'll know when I go live. Okay? I can be very impatient. So if I do, what, Florence? Can't see the rest. So do you say he loves me even when he ignores me half the time? Yes, darling. You've got to step into the state of I'm the girlfriend, he loves me and only me. He's ignoring you because you're shitty thinking about yourself. Go and watch all my videos in the Facebook group, guys. If you're really lost about this and you've come from LOA, I save every single one of these lives in the Facebook group. There's over 100, almost 140 lives in there. I think more because I go live on Facebook now on Fridays. Watch all the content, please. I beg you. I really like him, but when he texted me, I saw the one. Wow, fear of success, yeah. Because I didn't want anyone to really know me. I was so afraid of people finding out things about me that I've always kept secret, so I always thought if I wasn't successful, no one would know. So I always sabotage my success. Always. Hi, Loz. Can we use the word no in affirmations? Yes. I don't believe this thing about don't use negative words. I say I never get sick. There's no girl in the whole world like me. I say negatives all the time, still fucking works. He got mad and I left him on scene. Should I reply, act like nothing happened, or ask if he's still mad at me? Why would you ask if he's mad at you? Just assume he's not fucking mad and act like nothing fucking happened. Guys, if you assume they're mad at you, they'll be fucking mad at you. If you start saying, oh, you're mad at me, you're putting him on a pedestal, you're putting yourself below him. I'm just checking because you're above me. I just want to check that you're not emotionally scarred for what I just did because I fucked up and I'm below you. No! You're the fucking queen, darling. No, I'm not married, darling. I love The Devil Wears Prada, one of my faves. Oh, my God. I've seen that movie probably 500 fucking times. I think I know it off by heart. Thank you, Loz. I went crazy and screamed in the car. Thank you, Loz. Oh, did you, Evelyn? After 3 months of being blocked. Amazing, darling. Oh, I'm so proud. Keep going with that self-concept. Don't you stop. Stay in that queen energy, darling. Assume he loves you. That's why he's texting you now. Hi, Loz. Can we use the word? I saw the word. Hey, Loz. Guess who's getting movement? Oh, more movement. What's happening, Tate? Still us? 2 separate people have said they think my SP is waiting for me to make the first move. Affirmations? Well, look, sorry, Hannah, but he clearly is following you around like a fucking bad smell, but he needs to fucking man up and open his goddamn mouth and speak some English and say hello to you. Or speak some Italian and say hello to you. You don't have to fucking do it. He comes towards me. He pursues me. He's constantly chasing me. I don't need to lift a finger to make it so. That's what Neville calls manifesting. You need not lift a finger to make it so. You just live in the end in your mind, and you need not lift a finger to make it so. Is that you lifting a finger if you go and approach him? I think so. Just say he's approaching you all the time. He's talking to you all the time. Every time he sees you, he has to talk to you, Hannah. Tell us about your movement, darling. How can you manifest constant calls? Oh, God, it jumped. Oh, my God, you just do a by all means, move at a glacial pace. You know how that thrills me. I love that. You know how it thrills me. By all means. Oh, my God, that movie. Her lines in the movie are so fucking good. So good. There's a quote from it recently that a lot of people are doing TikToks on about, and then we'll have to minimize the press on this. Blah, 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 about her getting a divorce. I don't even think that's the best quote of the movie, but move at a glacial pace, you know how that thrills me, is, I think, my favourite line of the whole movie. When affirming, do we say the name of the person? Yes, please. Please don't say SP. Your brain won't have a fucking clue what you're talking about. How do you personally rewrite the story and stick to it? Me? I have a really hard time with the old story, to be honest, darling. I just have to keep jumping on my brain every time it jumps in. It's just a motherfucker, my mind. It just goes back to old story all the time. You just have to be brutal with your brain, guys. You have to tell it off. By all means, move at a glacial pace. I read a lot of research online about law of assumption and said you need to feel it are confusing. No. Neville says, when I speak of feeling, I do not mean emotion. I mean the feeling of it is done. He doesn't mean feelings. He means the feeling, the relief of it is done. Okay, let me read this to you because this is a quote I found today. Oh, shit, where'd it go? Oh, damn it. It was just on my screen and it's gone. It was a really, really good Neville quote. Let me read this to you. So I can dare, this is not even the one I wanted, but anyway. So I can dare to assume that I am the one that I would like to be. Can I dare to assume that a friend of mine is as I would like him to be and persuade myself that it is true? Friend, SP. Well then, I do not look for confirmation. I simply assume that it is and then let it happen. For that thing has its own appointed hours it will flower. If it seems long, well, I must wait, for it is sure and it will not be late. Not for itself. That seed that I just planted may ripen tomorrow. It could be next week or it may take a year. I do not know. But I am confident that it must come true. It must come into being of what I am talking about is true. Simply believe it, then let it come to pass. That's talking about the time, okay? But he's saying you've got to assume it to be true. You don't have to feel it. You're just assuming the feeling of it is done, it is true. That's the feeling, okay? What are birds for land? It's just people coming out of the blue, people giving you attention before your SP turns up. You're going to let that, what? You're going to let that tell you, girl? What are we talking about? I was broke and tired, manifesting a pack of cigarettes, and literally that day I found a full packet. Oh, wonderful, darling. I saw him yesterday, and he wouldn't stop staring at me. He even looked back. Oh, wonderful, darling. Yay. What's a Facebook group, please? I would love to join. It's called Subconscious Laws. Just click the link in my bio, darling, or search for it on Facebook, Subconscious Space Laws. I love her in the prom too. What's that one? The prom. How can you manifest constant calls? Hang on, let me read that again. How do I start a conversation with him after I leave him opened? He said he doesn't want to talk to me. Darling, whatever they say is your fears out of their mouth. Don't worry about it. Just let it come about in its own way. I'm working on my patience. Oh. Hang on, guys. I'm trying to find this one. How can you manifest constant calls even if you're already communicating but in real life and text? So just say they're constantly calling and texting me. If he doesn't talk to me and see me every day, it doesn't feel right. You can say those ones if you're already in, or even if you're not already in communication. How do I start? Oh, I saw that. Who are they? They're causing issues. What are you talking about? I've decided to say to myself, thank you for apologising, SP, and feel grateful that we made peace. Yes, guys, you can do that. Just in your imagination, imagine you got the apology. Have you seen Kramer versus Kramer? Yes, that's a great Meryl Streep movie. It's so sad. So fucking sad, that movie. How do I start? Oh, I saw that one. What is something you've got personally when it comes to manifestation? Everything, guys, you get everything you manifested. I manifested this house, manifested my car. Trying to keep my affirmations, but family constantly puts me down. It affects my confidence. Well, darling, fuck them. Understand that that's your old thoughts about your family. You've got to see the new version of them. They constantly compliment me. They're on my side. They do everything to make me happy. Start saying that about your family and see them differently, darling, and just start ignoring them in the 3D. Or just ignoring what they're doing. Don't let it affect you. I've been visiting him, telling his friends how whipped he is for me. Is that too much? No, Jenny Marie, that's fine. I simp for her. I can't stop thinking about her. Imagine him telling his friends that. I affirm that I get things for free, and my client brought me hair treatment and I got free bread. Oh, I love a Queen Biz. Love it. I got my hospital appointment, Loz, after 3 months waiting. Oh, wonderful, darling. Oh, good for you. How do you manifest weight loss? Weight is falling off me. I'm so wonderfully thin. God, I love how thin I am. Start saying those ones, darling. Any more questions, guys? How can I manifest my son will heal? Start saying his body is healing every day. His cells are renewing themselves daily. Okay? Start imagining him healthy. Imagine him saying, I feel so healthy. How to deal with impatience. Haven't seen SP in over a year. I'm neutral, living my life. I miss him. Guys, I know, impatience is a motherfucker, but you just got to stop living in the 3D and start living in your mind. That's all I can tell you. Live in your mind, not out here. Out here is old, it's laggy. Hey, Loz, what does it mean if you started having dreams of having your manifestation? Well, look, I don't really believe that dreams mean much, but you can give the meaning that it means your subconscious has been impressed and therefore it's working for you and it's moving about to make it so. Can I manifest my friend getting divorced? She isn't happy. Yes, darling. Just imagine her coming to you and saying, oh my God, thank fuck for that. It's over. Blah, blah, blah. Loz, I want him to regret choosing someone else over me. Well, darling Sandra, JN, I don't know why you're here. If you're in this like place of you want them to regret and la la la, don't you just want them back? I don't understand why you keep asking this question. Go and watch my video on this about how it will just reverberate back to you and fuck your life up. But do that if you really want. But it's called the golden rule, darling. If you just want him to regret it, you don't understand that you created this. You don't understand that they were only reflecting your shitty thinking about yourself. Maybe work on your shitty self-concept that's causing you to want even regret because you're so fucking hurt. Maybe sit in the hurt for a second and understand that you're just hurt. That's why you want to do that. If you want to hurt someone, guys, you've got to understand it's because you're hurt. I don't believe for a second that you want him to regret leaving you. I actually believe that you want him back. That's the opposite of what you're saying. Be honest with yourself. Too far-fetched? What are we talking about? How do I start a conversation with him after... Oh, I saw that one. How do I manifest someone out of my life? He loves me over 15 years. I don't want him anymore. Just start saying he leaves me alone. He disappears. He finds someone else. He's so happy with someone else. Can you visualize an end scene that's a montage of milestones like they have in films? I can't see why not, darling. I can't see why not. River Wild, that's a wild movie. That's intense, but she's so good. Oh, I haven't seen that one. Can I manifest my friend getting a divorce? I saw that one. Yes, you can manifest two SPs at the same time. Absolutely, darling. Just imagine them both together, or just say, I get everyone I want wants me. Oh, thanks, C. Zimmer. How do I manifest an SP who doesn't even know me? Just imagine you and them together, darling, and how it comes about is beyond your control. Now that I'm talking to SP, can I ask him out? Why would you ask him out? Are you the girl? Why are you asking boys out, girls? Who does this? Do you really do this? I've never asked a guy in my life. Being queen energy, please. Let them ask you out. That's just my take on it. Can't you just manifest that they ask you out? Don't you believe that they will do that? Why do you have to do it? You're coming from needy, desperate energy if you have to do it, darling, because you don't believe he'll do it. Okay? Thanks for the rose, darling. All right, guys, I've got to go because I am fucking starving. Could I manifest for my sister with bipolar? She feels better. Yes, darling. Just start saying she's mentally thriving. She's never felt so good. She's so clear in her mind. Okay? She's the best she's ever been. Start saying things like that. You are a true breath of fresh air. Oh, thanks, Purple Goddess. Thank you so much. What affirmations could I use to re-attract someone I previously rejected? Start saying they can't stop thinking about me, they want to be with me, or they are with you. Imagine they are with you, darling. Don't worry about you previously rejected them. Just imagine they're over it. The past doesn't matter. They love me and only me. Imagine you two together. I've heard one of the TikTok gurus saying can't get anyone back if they don't want it. What BS? Oh, God. Please stop listening to anyone who says that stuff, guys. It's just... They're not understanding thought transmission. They're not understanding how the brain works. They're literally thinking it's some universe thing, and it's just does my head in. It's just like, how are you guys teaching this? You're teaching affirmations, okay, which is new thinking. So if your thoughts create, and you know that, and that's why you're teaching affirmations, why don't you get this? That if you're affirming and affirming something, it's going to come true. Isn't that the point of teaching affirmations? Why are you teaching affirmations then? You clearly don't understand thought transmission or how the mind works, but you're teaching affirmations. Makes no fucking sense why they would teach affirmations. Ugh. That was great. This was great. Oh, great. Very lovely meeting you. Oh, wonderful. Manifesting wine. Oh, I'd love a wine right now. I'd love a wine with my chicken dinner that I'm about to eat. Hi from Sydney, Australia, or hi from Perth, Australia. Some even say that manifesting an SP creates bad karma. Well, karma doesn't fucking exist unless you think it does, guys. It's just the golden rule. I don't believe in karma. I know he misses me. He can't keep still, and he feels sad that we're not talking. Yes, say that, darling. Can SP also be manifesting back at us? Yes, in their reality, absolutely. Path of least resistance. You're not resisting the things you don't want most. Huh? Oh, that's some fucking... what's the name? Crazy Eyes. What's the fucking name? Channels Abraham. She says that. Some even say... Oh, I saw that. Guys, if you don't follow me because I go live twice daily and you never know when. And I go live in the Facebook group on Fridays and I save all these lives. So do go to Subconscious Laws, the Facebook group. And at the moment, if you invite your Facebook friends to join and they join up, you get in the chance to win free coaching with me when I hit 2,000 people, and we're almost there. We're a couple of hundred people away. Why do the manifestations I want least come easier than the ones I want most? Because you've got resistant thought against the ones you want most because you think they're harder. Therefore, they are harder for you because you think they're harder, and you've got an old story attached to them that they are harder. And you've got an old story about the situation. Drop the old story. I needed to hear you today. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Rebecca. All right, guys, I've already got to go because I am actually starving to death. I want him back, but I'm still pissed, so it's hard to think loving thoughts about him. Well, then you fuck Tug Lily, really, to be honest. Guys, if you're pissed off at them, what the fuck do you want them back for? That's my question to you. Why are you trying to manifest back a person you're annoyed at? You did it! You created the circumstance with your shitty thinking about yourself and your shitty self-concept. Understand this, and then you won't be pissed off at them because you'll realise all they were doing was reflecting your shitty self-concept. And then you've got no reason to be pissed off at them because you realise you fucking did that. Go and get pissed off in the mirror and yell at yourself. Okay? And if you don't understand this, darling, go to the Facebook group and watch all the lives, especially number 25 about your self-concept. Okay? All right, guys, I'm ready to go because I am actually starving. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you all. I will be live again later. Well, nighttime US time. And follow me so you get notifications when I go live. And follow me on the Facebook group. Join the Facebook group. And there's one-to-one coaching in my bio as well. All right, guys.